Hi, welcome to the Math Reflective, where we think deeply about math, how we teach math, and how we might increase our student and our own professional potential. My name is Kathy Dixon, and today I want to talk to you about the truth about uncertainty. As I've said in previous videos, I teach 6th grade math at a middle school in Illinois. And this year we're piloting a resource called Open Up Resources 6-8 Math. We always start with a warm-up or a launch or an invitation to the math. And one day we were doing lesson 16 on unit 3, which is on rate and percentages. The learning target for that day was, given parts or wholes, I will be able to find percentages by multiplying and dividing. And our warm-up that day was a true and false. We were supposed to show one statement at a time, and students would look at the statement and decide if they felt it was true or false, and then explain their reasoning. Normally we have students sitting in their seats, and they would put like a fist to their chest, and then when they have an answer, they would put a finger out, and then we would call on students to elicit different types of responses. And we do number talks like that as well. Well, a true and false is a little bit different than a number talk, because in a number talk, we're trying to get them to work on their number sense and their computation skills and to think efficiently as a mathematician. And in a true and false, we're focusing more on the structure of the numbers. And in this instance, they had to focus on balance, or how one side was structured with the other, and pay more attention to the equivalency, I would say. So we told students, and we felt like it's kind of winter time, and we're a little bit in the winter doldrums here in Illinois. The weather's been pretty brutal this year. So we wanted to get them up and moving. I had recently done a Twitter chat with Open Up Resources one night to talk about how we get students moving in the room, and this is one of the things that I shared. So we told students if they felt the statement was true, they would go stand at the front of the room. If they felt it was a false statement, they would stand at the back. But either way, they'd had to be prepared to defend their reasoning. And this is what happened. So after we did the first statement successfully, we said the second statement. And students went either to the front of the room if they thought it was true, or to the back of the room if they thought it was false. But there were 3 students that were still standing at their desks. And I said, well, what did you guys pick? And they all kind of looked at each other a little bit awkwardly, and they said, well, we're not sure yet. Wow, that really hit me. Our students had created a third option. I don't know, or I'm uncertain right now. And it just really made me think a lot about our classroom culture and what uncertainty means, especially in a discovery-based, problem-based curriculum. One of the things that was so cool about that is those students were okay not knowing the answer and not being sure yet. It said a lot about our classroom culture. It said a lot about the way that we're doing math this year, that mistakes are welcome, that it's okay to be in the learning pit, that it's okay that we're productively struggling, or we're just not sure at all what to do yet. And I love that those students didn't feel that pressure, especially in middle school, the age that they're at. Usually they watch where their friends go and they go stand by their friends. What was also neat about that is those students weren't giving up. They weren't unwilling to try. They were trying, they just weren't sure. They were okay not knowing. So it made me think a lot about, well, how do I model that as a teacher in the classroom? How do I model uncertainty? I have felt very uncertain about starting this vlog, not even sure sometimes why I'm doing it, but I just feel really led to do it. And I often feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna go with it and figure it out along the way. And I think that's what my students are teaching me. I want them to be part of the decision-making process also. I love that they made the decision to make that third category. There certainly is power in uncertainty. I think uncertainty is what motivates us sometimes. If we're in the right culture, if we have the right mindset, uncertainty does get us to think about things more, to do some more research, and to evaluate things. And that's a positive characteristic of a continuous learner. So I know that you're all doing those things in your classroom as well. I'd love to hear more about how you model uncertainty. Follow me at Math Reflective on Twitter or on my YouTube channel. Until next time, are you ready for more?